Has your crystal tier ripened? Question mark. Wait a minute. You don't ask a sapling that on the first date. Jesus. Perv. So that's definitely done. That's nice. Did we get everything from in here? We did get, there was 2 items there. And the only other spot would have been right around the corner here. And we did get the item there. So I think we have, let me open up the map. I think we have essentially this whole section is now completed. All the way down, all the way to here. So we have to do beyond the gate front. And there are a few items over here as well that we're going to have to get. Is it over here? No. Over here in this region. So let's actually go back down to Fort Height, where Sir Kenneth Height resides. At least take me out to dinner first. I know, right? You can't just jump right in with that question. Man, oh man. There is a golden rune 1 that ends up down here by this big stupid land octopi. And it's gone, so we already grabbed that. We can stop off at the merchant and we can buy everything that we can from the merchant here as well. So if you're traveling this road, there is another spirit here. Essentially, he's looking up at Kenneth Heights Castle. And it reads, what you got to say, bud? The demigods wax worth. Now their mother's been taken. Where are you, Lord Kenneth? Question mark? Where are you, Lord Kenneth? The night bedeviled by blood. So a kind of clue as to what is going on there. Of course, the knight that's obsessed with blood is there, and he took over Kenneth Heights Castle. We, of course, freed the castle from the devilish knight. And I want to make sure, I don't think that there's any items up here, but just to be thorough, let's go ahead and make the run up and make sure we got it all. Up! I know that there is a... We already grabbed it. There would have been a Trina's Lily up here, but we obviously already grabbed it. Oh, no, right there it is. Got it. Trina's Lily. And I don't think there's anything back here, but let's just take a look just for the fuck's sake of it. Yeah, no, we got everything. And we did clear out the entire castle itself, so that's done. Kind gentleman says demi-humans, LOL. Dyslexic streamer alert. Did I not say demi-human? Is that not what I said? What did I say? I'm sorry, 1 billion things that I've said today. And that one just said demigods. Ah, okay, I got you. My bad. My bad. I don't think there's anything else over here. We'll make sure, though. Yeah, nothing. All right, so let's go up and see the merchant. Merchant right here.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
He sounds so fucking creepy, doesn't he? Right this way. Come on. Go on, step in the circle, motherfucker.
Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please.
So, I can't help but buy something from this asshole, you know? Group says half gods, half humans are both. Both of them. Both of them, half god, half human. I got you, Rockitsauce. Thanks, Goops. So there is some festering bloody fingers. These are for PvP. You know what? The hell with it. I guess we just buy everything, right? Just buy it all. All right, yeah, we'll buy. We've already read about these, but we'll go ahead and buy them all. There is a sliver of meat. We've already read these as well, but I'll read it again. A slice of thinly carved beast flesh, material used for crafting items, found by hunting herbivorous beasts. The dried meat toughens the constitution. We'll buy all of those. Beast liver, a fresh liver of a beast, a luscious fruit of life. Material used for crafting items, found by hunting herbivorous beasts. Dried liver boosts damage negation. And then there are lumps of flesh, 3 of those, a lump of beast flesh filled with rich juices. That sounds good. I'd love to have that. No. Material used for crafting items. Found by hunting carnivorous beasts. Meat suitable for a rustic feast. We'll buy those. Also, he has 3 Trina's lilies, a light purple water lily that is on the verge of wilting. Material used for crafting items exceedingly rare to find. You don't say. A symbol of the faith of Saint Trina. Dulls the senses, preventing agitation. Those. We are not going to buy the smithing stones because we can buy an unlimited amount of those from the Twin Maiden Husks. There is the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 5. It says, acquire the knowledge to craft the following: a beast lure pot. So something you can throw on the ground and lure animals to that's not humanoid would be my guess. And the Armorer's Cookbook number 3, and it says, acquire the knowledge to craft the following: exalted flesh. We can now craft that ourselves. We've got exalted flesh itself in its purest form, but we've never been able to craft it, so that's nice. So that's $2 grand right there. We're gonna run out of money. A hand axe, commonly known as a hatchet. This smaller variety of axe is an everyday work tool. Despite its short reach, it is easy to handle, excelling in successive attacks. And its skill is quick step. We've already read about quick step. We'll buy the shields first before we go after the arrows. We'll just buy a few of the arrows, I guess. This is the riveted wooden shield. It says a small wooden round shield that has been reinforced with metal. It is light and easy to handle, but cannot offer the damage negation of a true metal shield. The design is riveted in the center represents both sword and tree, and its skill is parry. Sword and tree. I see it in the design. The tree, the sword, the swords that... Forget it. And next up is the blue gold kite shield. I guess I should look at the requirements for this. 8 strength is the requirement for it, and it has 74 for a physical damage reduction and 39 guard boost. This one is the blue gold kite shield. It requires 12 strength, has 100 physical damage reduction and 53 guard boost. It reads a standard medium-sized metal shield, highly reputed for its solid build and reliability. The design represents the Erdtree foregrounded against the blue sky. And its skill is also parry. We've already read about that one. And then we have 1,000 left to spend on arrows. We already bought, you know what, to hell with it. Well, no, not to hell with it. That would be all of our... Oh, you can buy an unlimited amount of these, can't you? There's no... No, we can only buy 10 of these. These we can buy an unlimited amount, and bolts you can buy an unlimited amount. So to hell with it, we'll spend the rest of our money on some St. Trina's arrows. Arrows that make the shit fall asleep. It says an arrow carved to resemble a withered water lily. Afflicts targets with a powerful sleep effect. Priests of St. Trina use these arrows to spread their teachings. The sweet oblivion of sleep can become quite the habit. And we bought all of his shit, and he doesn't even give us the thank you. Feels bad, man. Not even a, hey, thank you, I can eat tonight. None of it. Did we get the Ash of War Earth? Yeah, we got Ground Slam, which would have been right up here. Ground Slam would be right here on a Teardrop Scarab at this exact point right here. Teardrop Scarab right here. Let's check around here. We might as well go through, kill it because I can. Let's grab some tarnished golden flowers in case we ever decide to craft anything at all. I keep saying it, like in one of these playthroughs, I gotta start crafting more, but I just don't. I never do. It never happens. So you might come across this place in your playthrough, and you see it in the doors. When you first approach this, the doors, if you're looking at it, it happens so quick that most of the time when you come here, the doors are already open. But if you're looking at this, when you first ever approach this, the doors sort of swing open slowly, and it sort of says, okay, Safia Riverwell, and it shows or presents you with a elevator. We're gonna go ahead and take this elevator because I feel like that's something somebody would do. And essentially, we're gonna be brought down underground into a huge underground area known as Safia River, the Safia River. And there's many different portions of this that are sort of separated up, and you can't access one from the other. So you're gonna have to access 3 portions from 3 different spots is what I think it is. I don't know off the top of my head. I can't remember, but yeah, we might as well come down here and actually see it. It is the longest elevator ride ever in the history of ever, but you get a view of just how massive Saphir River actually is. And the reason why I want to bring us down here is because this underground area will be mentioned in a lot of different descriptions for materials. And I want to have something to at least point you guys back to remember and be like, hey, so this is what it's talking about right here. But you can see it's almost like a fake night sky that exists because of shiny rocks that are embedded in the roof of this giant cave. And then Saphir River. Site of Grace here. And I'm trying to think, should we actually do this area? I wonder if we should do this area. This is kind of a little bit more of a later game area. You know what? I don't think we'll do this. We'll make sure that we clear out Limgrave before we get into another area. But essentially, you can loot around in here, and this will lead to another area even beyond this that's even bigger. But definitely, I feel like people are going to at least go here and visit this at some point. So I wanted to come down here and at least get the Site of Grace for it. You know what I feel like using now? I feel like using the Moonveil. This is what I like about the way that I'm going about this. The idea that I can switch to any weapon that we have at any given time. Yeah, we might not do a 1 bazillion damage. Well, technically right now we are doing 1 bazillion damage, but we might not have the best damage, but at least we have variety, you know, variety. I feel like switching to a different weapon we can, and I like that. That area is so massive too. So there'll be essentially, there's 2 areas that we can reach now, and the other area that is reachable, it will require us to actually defeat Radon, one of the shard bearers. And also, that just so happens to be one of the requirements to start the DLC as well. So that has to be done. All right, now that we got that done, let's make sure we got all the items on the road here in Mistwood. One would have been right here by this cart. We did get that. One would have been right next to that bear. The other one would have been a map right here. And then if we continue down the road, let's go. Is it right? I always get lost right here at this exact spot. I'm guessing we already got whatever this was for. Yeah. So if we hadn't got what this was here for, you would walk up to it and it would say press Y to examine or triangle to examine. And then a ghost would have led you to where you wanted to go. Okay, is it right over here? I can never find this one item. I always struggle with it. We're actually coming out by Marika. Ow, shit, asshole. It's the opposite way. The opposite way. We got to make sure that we 100% cleared out where Blythe is at as well. So essentially, we're looking for the runes where we met Blythe. It's on the right-hand side here. And right by all these... yeah, we already did grab this item. There would have been an item right here by the bats. So that's taken care of. And then we'll check the runes right here. There would have been an item right here in the corner. And also a chest inside of there that we did loot. Do we have the talisman? It's the axe talisman that's in here. Enhanced charged attacks. So right in front of the rune bear, there's stairs that go down. That would contain the axe talisman. We already picked it up. Now I'm going to loot this shit and run like a little sissy girl. Ah! Got it all. Trina's lilies in hand. Nope. Now we can head over by the Fourth Church of America. I believe it's the Third Church of America. I'm sorry. Third Church of America. We'll just take the road all the way back where we just came from. And that's everything in the Mistwood. I think we have everything in the Mistwood now. So no missed items at all. Over our left side, yeah, that's the ridge side there. So yeah, no, we've got everything. So yeah, I think we're done here. Right? Are we? Is there something over here? Why do I have a feeling I missed something here? I did. I missed something here. A strip of fucking flesh. No, we already did grab it. No, we didn't. It is a strip of white flesh. We got it. All right. Now we can make our way over by the Third Church America. Now, of course, we already looted everything here at the Third Church America, but beyond the Third Church America, there is a little river, and you can follow the river down, and you'll actually encounter a rune bear that is fighting with wolves. And we need to go there because there's an item that is located in there that we have to pick up. We already got, yeah, we have Sacred Blade, don't we? I'm 99% sure we have Sacred Blade. Yeah, because we used it yesterday. Sacred Blade, Sacred Blade. No, that's an Ash of War. Do we not have it? Maybe we don't. It's on a weapon right now. It's on a weapon. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. There's also another item or two that's up here as well. So yes, there would have been a teardrop scarab right here, and it would have had Sacred Blade, Ash of War on it. We have it on a weapon, apparently. We'll have to figure out what weapon it's on. There is an item right here on our way up the hill. Nothing but some neutralizing boluses. And we might go do an invasion real quick. There's an invasion that can happen up here. We might go do that as well. All right, let's do the jump up. Have we cleared out the... Yeah, it looks like we did. I don't see any ruins down there in the... You know what? We might as well make sure. Get closer, because a lot of times they won't render until you're right on top of them. Yeah, that one's already done. Which means if we did that one, then we probably did the one up ahead. That would have been the Fervor's Cookbook, number 1. That'd be a key item. If we got the Fervor's Cookbook number 1. Nope, that was Glintstone. Yeah, right there it was. Fervor's Cookbook number 1. We got that, then we know we have the other one. So we got all the stuff down there. Summon Water Village. We've already opened this up right here, which means we probably did everything that there is to do here. There is a Golden Rune 4 that can be located up here. Let's make sure we got that. Golden Rune 4 would be inside of there. We did pick up that. And there would have been a Trina's Lily and an item down here on the right-hand side. We got the item. We got the 2 Trina's Lilies right here. So what happens when you do an area and then you leave and you don't 100% area? You don't know exactly what you've done and what you haven't done. All right, so that's cool. Let's go do an invasion real quick. So we're about to get invaded by an enemy, an NPC, up here. Now, this is technically considered Caelid. So if you come here early in the game and you get this invasion to happen, if you sit down at the bonfire, you will actually cause... Melina to show up and take you to Round Table Hold. So keep that in mind. There's also one of these. I don't know what these would call, like a memorial, I guess is what these would be. And it says, Lord Godfrey, at last at the end of his campaign, his golden and armies unvanquished and unbowed, yet finds grace lost, tattered and faded. Not sure what that, so from what I understand, Lord Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, he was sent away by Queen Marika, and essentially he had to fight his way a campaign of war from where she sent him all the way back. I can't remember where she sent him, but essentially he had to make his way back and in a campaign of war all along the way. And essentially wherever he came, he would build these churches dedicated to Queen Marika. So yeah. So the first Elden Lord was actually, I don't know the word for it. I'm trying to think of the word for it. He was just sent away. I don't know any other word for it. Yeah. But I think he's the one that made all of these churches for in the name of Queen Marika. All right, so if you hurry really fast, you can actually run by the summon here, or the invader, and you can actually grab this site of grace, so that if you do die, you can just respawn right there. And if you catch her in the air, you can actually knock her right out of the air. I was late. Her weapon does really good damage, by the way. It's a pretty badass weapon. You're actually able to get it a little bit later on. And that'll do it. And that is Anastasia, the Tarnished Eater. And from her, you're going to get the Sacred Scorpion charm. Now, this is the first time we've actually got a charm that increases a kind of damage type. So this says, a talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen, patterned on a scorpion freshly shed of its exoskeleton, its claws seizing the heart with a blessed glow. It says raises holy attack, but lowers damage negation. So you can raise your holy attack power. So if you are doing a holy build, putting this on will make your holy attacks much more. I want to say it's like a 10% buff. And I believe it's lowers your damage negation. It doesn't necessarily lower your what's the word for it? It doesn't increase the damage you take. It lowers the negations. So it's not as bad as if like what we're using, the Radagon Source Seal. This makes us take 15% more damage from all sources. This just lowers net damage negations. It's not as bad, I guess is the best way to put it. And there's a couple of items here. One is the Missionary's Cookbook number 3. That's going to be a key item. Missionary's Cookbook number 3. This one right here. It says, acquire the knowledge to craft the following: silver pickled fowlfoot. So now the items, essentially that's the item that raises your item discovery. Now we can craft them. And Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 14. Another key item. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 14. And acquire the knowledge to craft the following: poison pots, rope poison pots, and poison bone darts. So poison things. And then essentially you're technically you are in Caelid at this point when you visit this place. So like I said, if you sit down there, you will actually be approached by Melina to take you to Round Table Hold. All right, I think we're good up here now. So I do know of one more dungeon that we have to do that's along this ridge line here. So we might as well proceed this way. And there's a merchant that we can buy shit from as well. We're probably going to be short on money, so we may have to go earn some money real quick. And when I mean earn some money, I mean we're going to kill a giant dragon. Again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's... You know what? We might as well just go there right now. We might as well just go get it done right now. Let's go to Fort Faroth. Because we can fast travel right literally to where we were standing. And I know 2,000 isn't going to be enough to buy everything. Whoa, we don't have any secondary weapon on. What the hell? Where's our giant dragon killer? There it is. Don't worry, everybody. Don't panic. I found it. We need a torch in our other hand, too. And go! Let's just swing away for about 10 minutes now. there was the bleed proc right there. So the lesser number, we just got another frost proc right there as well. So every time we see the frost proc, we have to hit it with the torch. And that essentially resets the cooldown timer on building up frost. Why can't the dragon move? I don't know. I don't know, Lily. That's one thing I've never been able to answer or find a clear answer on. She is known as, this is Grail, she's known as the mother of all dragons, by the way. But she's not, it's believed that she is not the mother of all dragons. She's the mother of current day dragons. So the lesser dragons that we see nowadays, like the 5 that are surrounding her, are essentially the ones that she is the mother of. Not the dragons of old that you'll hear a lot of stories being told about. Because dragons they play a big pivotal role within the story of the game as a whole. That one's lurking like he wants to come get some. The only logical reason that I have for this dragon not moving, Lily, is to give me souls like that. That's the only logical reason I have for that dragon not being able to move. It's my bank, all right? That's why it doesn't move, because I have money invested in it, and we just got it. We just got that money. We're still in medium load, so I think we're just going to stick with this from now on. All right, so now we can fast travel right back to where we were, which is right here. Summon Water Village Outskirts. And first item I can think of is more Trina's Lilies, since they're exceedingly rare to find. There should be 2 of them over here. Let's see if we grabbed the 2 over here. I'm pretty sure we did. They'd have been right here. And they are gone. All right, so let's go visit the merchant then. And the merchant should be right up here on the top of this little cliffside. Right here. Beautiful music.
Oh,
sorry, my bad.
Terribly sorry. I didn't realize you came back.
All right, so let's see what my boy has got to sell for us. He's got 3 pickled turtleneck. We might as well just buy them because we can. And these say turtleneck meat pickled in a bitter medicinal solution, craftable item, temporarily boosts stamina recovery. The nutrients churn through the body, practically boiling out endless power. Now we can buy as many smithing stones as we want, so we're not buying those. Cracked pot, we're definitely buying that. We've already read about those. Then he has Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 3. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: pickled turtleneck, poison bone arrow, fletched, and poison bone bolt. Nice. We already purchased a short sword from him. He also has the halberd, which I believe the knight starts with this weapon. It says well, first off, it requires 14 strength, 12 dexterity in order to be able to wield it. And it says a long-handled pole arm that combines the function of both axe and spear. It can be used to press a single enemy with continuous thrust attacks or swept at groups, taking advantage of its great reach and cleaving blade. A versatile weapon for any situation, and its skill is charge forth. Quickly charge forward with the armament at the hip, carrying the momentum into the thrust. Hold to cover a greater distance. Yeah, baby. We can buy as many of the arrows as we want and the bolts. And next up is the bandit mask. There's its resistances if you care about that sort of thing. And it reads, a mask of black cloth that covers the mouth, favored by bandits for hiding their faces. It also provides some protection against poison. You don't breathe in the poison, right? I get it. And then flame chariots. That is a note about flame chariots. We're going to buy that as well.
I must apologise. I've I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Be better. All right. So let's go. Nope. Inventory. Last page. Flame chariots. And it reads, note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge and brief. Beware of fire monks. Chariots bearing the faces of giants. A well-aimed bow to the chimney on top may prove effective, but opportunities for a plunging attack will be rare indeed. So there you go. It's just something to keep in mind when you read these notes. And then when you encounter something, you'll be like, oh, ding. I remember that was in a note. And then you can come back and read the notes and remember what they said.